Hello and welcome back to our coverage of this Corn Ferry Tour event, already in progress. We're picking up action on the 18th hole, the lucky last. Oh, caught up in some branches. Well, that was a strange one. Didn't see that happening.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Straight out of the top draw.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And that's how he signs off on this event.
Well, Rich, it's fair to say that this player didn't quite have their best stuff this week.
Not what the player was hoping for at week's end. Hopefully they can find some positives to take with them.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HP Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to today's event. Today's coverage of the Fellowship Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Luke. I got to say, I'm excited about the day's action. See how it all unfolds. Glad to be alongside you, my friend.
Well, you're in the hands of the tree gods now. Did you hear the sound of lumber? That's not ideal. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 200 yards.
This is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one.
This is their look at birdie.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This one will run uphill.
Oh, so close. This is a bogey putt coming up. Facing early adversity there after opening up with a bogey.
Just the thing they didn't want to have happen. An opening bogey. Hopefully that does not set the tone for the rest of the day.
That's a little untidy. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. And here we are with the third shot. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Oh dear, time to get the chipper back out. Time for the fifth shot. Well, you like the look of those hands.
Judging it beautifully.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. That putt seemed to lack a little bit of feel.
It defies gravity, that one. That should have chased out more, but it didn't.
Sitting at 3 over for the day.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign.
Here we are in front of a par 3.
Double bogey in the last hole. That really set this player back. Hopefully it isn't too costly.
Oh, terrific approach. And a chance for birdie here at the...
Fantastic look upcoming.
Was on a good line. Putting for a par now. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Here we are at the 4th hole. No, that's not the shot they wanted. Henny,
That ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of.
That might be one club too many. A bit wild on approach there.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here.
An important par save.
You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Teeing off here at the 5th. This one might roll into the rough. And from the bunker here. Well, safe on the surface. Maybe it's time to hole a long-range bomb. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Time to tee off at the 6th.
Bounce back ability. I love that term. Do they have it here?
That's an awful error. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Beauty of a chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And that's now 5 over for the round. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Good shot there, Beamer. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
This one might need to set. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot.
Steady on. This looks good. And in it goes for the par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Unable to find the green on this one.
He has this putt to save his par. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Well, that'll avoid a number of drop shots. Well hole. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Teeing off now on the 9th hole. Well played, mate. Well, Rich, isn't this a lovely sort of teaser for these players on the Corn Ferry Tour to be playing at the stadium course, which is known for the prestigious Players' Championship? They're almost getting a sense of what it might be like to be on the big stage.
Exactly. However, there is one massive difference. You just don't have the number of fans out here like you would normally see it. That's what the biggest difference is this week. Still, they're going to feel a lot of pressure trying to close the deal, coming down 16, 17, and 18, no matter how many folks are watching.
Ooh, that almost went down. Just 10 feet to the cup here. Not sure if they read that the way they were expecting.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
And this one will be for double bogey. Sitting at 8 over for the round.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Chance here to reclaim a bit of focus after that double at the last. Bit disappointing, that one. Second shot here at the 10th.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Pretty good shot there.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Okay, steady now. And down it goes. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Time for the second shot at the 11th. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Two big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Just didn't drop. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's head to the 12th hole.
Look, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
We need this one to bounce right. That's not the shot they're after. Getting ready to play their third. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This is a par putt. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. This hole is a par 3. Going with the 7. That one should find the surface. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Just hammered that through the line. Ooh. And this one is for bogey. Sitting at 8 over par for the day. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Looking to bounce back after that bogey at the last. That wasn't pretty. Hopefully this one is better.
Nicely done. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
And that was a bit of a misfire. And from the green side rough here. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Ooh, right by the hole. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Well struck. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Yeah, quality shot that. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup.
Might need to get the feel back on the putting green. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. That was a gallant attempt. That's disappointing. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Yeah, you'll take that.
And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Oh my, where's this one going, Henny?
This one might end up in the pine straw.
Where will this one end up? Coming off a streak of 3 bogeys.
And if I'm to find a positive, at least they'll be able to cool down in the shade.
That's nicely done. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
It's just about 3 feet away. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Teeing off here on the 17th hole. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Oh, so close. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
And there it is.
Sitting at 10 over par for the day. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. Oh, that was pure. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Wow, what a shot. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Oh, that's frustrating. A par putt awaits. And that signs off on today's round. Well, Rich, an absolutely delightful day. Pleasure to share it with you and everyone watching at home.
Luke, always a pleasure, my friend. Until next time.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to today's event. Today's coverage of the Kelly Classic is set to kick off. Luke Helvey alongside Rich Beam, as always, in the booth. Pleasure of being here at Echo Park Golf Club. Rich, what are these players facing as they step up to this first tee?
Well, it's a really cool opening tee shot with the city views in the background. However, don't get lulled to sleep because you got to hit a good tee shot to avoid all four bunkers that dot this fairway, both right and left. Second shot slightly uphill to, again, a green that's well protected by bunkers both right and left. An opening par here is a fantastic score.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Ouch, that hurts. "14 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for bogey.
If it's up, it could be in. So it'll be a bogey on the scorecard to begin the round.
Not what they're looking for. A little nervy out there so far.
We've arrived at a par 5. Yeah, that one will play. Second shot on the second. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Setting up here with a very long putt. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Oh, just missed. There's a putt of about 6 feet coming up. Was on a good line. Time to make a putt here. This one's for double. Sitting at 3 over for the event.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Setting up now on a par 4. Not quite the shot he was wanting. And how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
This one looks to be a tad wayward. Not bad. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. A bit long on that one.
Putting for a par here.
Okay, steady now. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Just didn't drop.
This next putt for double bogey.
Ooh. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Bit too heavy-handed there. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Okay, let's head to the next. Currently at +8 for the day. Here we are at Echo Park Golf Club, the 4th hole, and it's a big brute of a par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see two massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
Getting ready to play their third.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it.
It was nice to see that go in because it has been pretty darn ugly up to this point.
Might get caught up in the brush here. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. That was a gallant attempt. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. Ooh, right by the hole.
A double bogey putt in front of them.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Well, of these holes, the short par 4. Do you be bold or lay up?
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
The lies aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. Lovely effort, that.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. Ouch, that hurts. It's just about 3 feet away. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Now, plus 11 for the day. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Great shot. And here we are with the 3rd shot. That's some good golf right there. Putting for birdie. Oh, just missed. And that should secure the par on this one. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. We've reached the 8th hole. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
That approach shot was just a dead pull.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This is a must-make, guys. They've got this for bogey.
Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. Teeing off now on the 9th hole. That swing looked a little jerky from where I'm sitting. Right up in the canopy of the trees.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the 2nd cut. This is not sitting nicely.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
This has got to get legs.
And that shot back in the fairway.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
This one's online. Yep, well holed for bogey.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Time for the 2nd shot at the 10th. You like that, didn't you? Might it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle.
Looking really good.
So close to the eagle.
And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last.
The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 430 from the back tees.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, 2nd shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
That's a good putt to make, that one. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Is this one heading into the sand? Not the result they were after there.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Yeah, magical shot out of the bunker, that one. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Time to face a par 4.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down the right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
And he's holed it. What a shot. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. What an amazing shot. Let's take another look at that one.
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
Sitting at 10 over for the round. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Feeling good about their game right now, Luke, coming off an eagle at the last.
It's heading to the bunker for sure. Playing now from the fairway bunker. Getting ready to play their third. How close was that to going down? Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this. Nah, that's a tad upsetting. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Sitting at 11 over for the event. That's not the one he wanted. Henny, how bad is this lie?
It's not on the fairway, but it's not bad. It's a good lie in the first cut.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
An opportunity to make a par here. Oh, so close. And this one will be for bogey. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Let's see what happens here at the 16th. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
And coming up well short.
Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey.
Job done. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. That's tidy. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.